So then we packed up and I set off for my next camping stop, which is at a lake just north of Amberzac. For a little bike ride. I'm camped somewhere over in behind them trees there. This is the lake, obviously. There's a few people fishing down there. And it's warm, but there's a lovely breeze blowing. Refreshing breeze. I've even come out without my helmet on. Shouldn't have done, but it's just going to be a gentle bike ride. From the drone footage you can see the campsite I was staying at. I had to park between two lodges because there was not much room, but it was a good pitch, good view. 14 quid a night. There's my van, and during the day they were setting up for a summer evening fair. Food and drink on and some music. So later on I went down and had a couple of pints, wandered around, and then I went back to my van. Then the fireworks started. In the distance is the town of Amberzac. Well, I've just come for a bit of an evening walk. I've just come down, my campsite's over there right in the middle. And I've just gone through the, there's lots of people there, hundreds of people there. No music started yet, but it was going earlier, but they've stopped at the moment. Everybody's eating by the look of it. And this is the lake. Grand Jonas Lake. Right, catch you later. So I just had a couple of pints, then I left, went back to my camper van, got in bed, and then the next thing, the fireworks display started. Kept me awake for quite a while. So in the morning I packed up and I set off for Shilia. Enjoy. Sunday afternoon. Moved on from that Amberzac campsite. Very little reception, internet. And too many hills for my biking. So I set off up north about an hour to an area I've been to before, and the cycling's great here. Level roads, at least some of them. So I'm parked next to a lake. It's a communal campsite. There's I don't know, maybe a dozen camper vans here. Some carp fishermen down there. There's the lake. I'll show you the van in a sec. So this is the campsite. It's not very big. And there's my van. I've just done my washing. The washing machine in the campsite's broken, so I had to do it all by hand. And I was doing it in the washing up sinks for the bowls and everything, you know, your breakfast bowls. I was doing it in the sink that you use for that.
instead of using the one round the corner. But never mind, I was only washing my underpants out. So that's it, I'm under a nice tree for a bit of shade. It's scorching hot. Got my solar panel in the sun, banging in 5.1 amps, it was a minute ago. And this is where I'll be staying tonight. Lovely and cool. Yeah, it's forecast really hot tomorrow as well. And I've got a nice view of the lake. I might chop these branches down later, but there we are, I'm not bothered. So yeah, you'll never guess how much it is. No electric, because I've got my solar panel. But for a night, it's €7. Where on earth can you get a campsite for €7 a night? Well, here in France, obviously, but nowhere else. Certainly not in UK, not with a lake next door. Right, I'll have to go. Get a bit of suntan, I think. And might go for a bike ride later when it cools down. So, I'll see you later.
So when I got back from my bike ride, which was a very good bike ride, a couple of hours, I got a shower, had my tea, got ready for bed, packed everything away in the morning. Then I set off first thing for the Loire Valley.
Well, good morning. Bonjour. I'm on the banks of the river Loire this morning. Drove here yesterday. Got here at, I don't know, 1 o'clock. Parked up. And then went for a bike ride. Very busy here, though. Very busy. I was lucky to get a view of the river on my pitch. So that's it there. Bonjour. I'm going for another bike ride this morning. Then I'll be moving on. It's forecast 40 degrees. Heat wave coming again. I mean, it's a heat wave now. We had a thunderstorm last night. Mainly thunder and lightning, but then it rained while I was in bed. But there's scores and scores of cyclists here. Proper cyclist community on the Loire. Lots of cycle paths. So I'm at Moudez Loire. That's where I am. Right. See you later. Oh, what a wonderful cycle route this is. Along the banks of the Loire. Beautiful church. And a beautiful bit of river. I've only done 3 miles up to now. But Very impressed with it. It's great. I should have been here earlier. Never mind. I don't know. I don't know why I've never noticed this before. But this is the best cycling I've seen in France. Now I don't know what these guys are picking. But it's something yellow, something like a cucumber. I don't know. Is it a squash? Who knows? Yes, it's very nice this cycling. It's like this. Well, not like this. This is a bit of it, but a lot of it's tree land. A lot of it goes through the back of villages. We're near to the main road, but it's a dedicated cycle path. It's great. Ciao for now. Right, just had a dip in the Loire, and after that rain last night, it's quite ferocious the flow, so I didn't go very far out. But it's lovely and warm, the water I mean. Yeah, I just kept into this side eddy there. You go further out, it's travelling really, that's how fast it's travelling. Anyway, back to the van and heading north for a couple of hours now. Talk to you later. From the banks of the Loire.
This part of the Loire Valley is fantastic. The cycling is great, nice and flat. Some lovely villages and chateaux. So my plan next time I come to France is to do a dedicated couple of weeks in the Loire Valley. So that'll be next year now. Okay, now I'm going to head on to, well, I'm heading home. So my next stop is on the River Seine. Ciao for now.
Bonsoir. So I'm packed up now for the night. I've driven about four hours I think it was I drove. And I'm up near just before Rouen. And I'm on the banks of the River Seine. Yep, the River Seine. Yep, this is a free little parking spot. Quite a lot of people have used it in the past. So it's got good reviews. I need a haircut. My hair's a mess. Right. I'll see you in the morning. Bonne nuit.
So the next morning I set off for Calais. It was quite a few hour drive. Well, I got there in the afternoon, parked up by a lovely lakeside stopover outside of Calais. Stayed there quite a few hours. I was planning to stay overnight, but then there was some illegal immigrants wandering around and they'd been stealing things. So I jumped in my van and on the recommendation of a local, I drove into Calais port and stayed there overnight. A lot safer than where I was.
That's France over there, just leaving Calais. Yeah, I was due to get the 8:25 ferry, but I thought I'd get there a little bit early so I could have my breakfast in the van while I was waiting for it. But I got there too early because they put me on the earlier ferry at 7 o'clock, which is not what I really wanted because it must mean they're going to hit loads of traffic out of London at 9 o'clockish. But anyway, it's a warm day. And we'll soon be back